When I first started digital art, I used to look at all these artists on Instagram and YouTube and would notice that they were using different kind of textured brushes and other different brushes that I didn't have. And I had this idea that if I want to get as good as them, I also need those brushes, which wasn't true. Then I learned more about digital art and art in general and realized that these brushes are just used to boost the process and it doesn't really have much effect on the quality of the art that lies in the hand of the artist. So I gave up on the idea of acquiring more brushes and decided to improve my brushwork and technique using the hard round brush. It is the most basic brush that you can find on any painting software. It has a hard edge and doesn't have any texture to it. The thing with the hard round brush is that it doesn't blend very easily, and that's what makes it hard to control. It really pushes you to make brush strokes that matter. Unnecessary brush strokes will just make your paintings look muddy and have unwanted noise to it. Another habit it forces you to develop is not lifting your pen too often. When you make a stroke and lift your pen and make another stroke, it creates a layering effect. Strategically using this layering effect can make your painting look more professional. But if you do it sloppily, it will look bad. I'm not saying that you should not use other brushes. If you want to paint a tree, then having a leaf brush can boost the process, and using textured brushes can help give your paintings a unique look or a style. But none of that is going to work if you lack the basics. Shape design, brushwork, brush economy are some of the skills you should be focusing on, and the hard round brush is a great brush for doing studies focusing on the skills. This study that I'm doing here took me around an hour. Study shouldn't be any longer than that. My approach to this is simple. First, I created a sketch and filled it with a base color. Then I painted the shadow shapes and then painted in the light and then painted in the details. So I'm going from bigger shapes to smaller shapes. And the only brush that I'm using here is the hard round brush with pressure opacity turned on. So the key point to this video is that you don't need more brushes to create better art. What you need is more practice. Okay, so this is it for this video. Goodbye.